Where are we right now?
Six Flags Over Texas parking lot.
Welcome everyone.
Yes.
Howdy y'all! We're in Texas. We're at Six Flags Over Texas, one of the original Six Flags park. So we're super excited to be here. We know that a lot of the rides are down for like different reasons. Titan had a problem with their lift hill. Mr. Freeze is gonna repaint, and I know Joker's down today. So there's not that many rides open, but like Shockwave is open, New Texas Giant is open, so we're excited to ride that. And we're just here to enjoy Halloween. Yeah, so the first ride is gonna be New Texas Giant, the first RMC ever made. But we're gonna try to ride New Texas Giant a couple times while like the park is still not as crowded, because I feel like it's gonna be a crowded day.
Right. We basically came here to ride the first RMC, and that's kind of our objective. So even though we're kind of bummed out about Mr. Freeze and Titan, it's okay. Yeah.
So let's go!
Let's go!
Alright, you already know what the first ride is. It's New Texas Giant, it is the first RMC. So New Texas Giant is a conversion of Texas Giant, I think. And then RMC came in, redid the whole thing, made it a hybrid. And we're super excited. Look at the entrance. That's kind of freaky. That's even more freaky. On our way. We're gonna be one of the first ones. Let's go. Look at that drop. First ever RMC drop. Go to the back row. Oh, we're about to fall. Oh, shoot. Wow, that was a lot faster.
So much better than the first ride.
All right, we just finished 2 rides on New Texas Giant. It was incredible. First time, it wasn't as good because it was the first ride of the day. We're the first train, and as you know, as you may not know, usually the roller coaster when they first open, they're a little cold and stiff, so it needs to get warmed up. So the first ride, and then we waited another like 30 minutes, and then we got in the last row. Second ride was a lot better. It was a lot like forceful. We saw like a lot of more ejector forces, and we had a really good time. It was one of the like first RMCs ever built, and it still holds up after like almost 9 years.
2008.
How long is that?
That's 13 years.
13 years. It's still good. So anyways, we're gonna head to Shockwave next. Hopefully the line isn't as bad. It's been 1 hour since the park opened, so we'll go and see. I wonder what it is. She made it.
You made it, Cost. That's awesome.
There's 2. There's one inside.
So this is a mountain, right? One's a mountain.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the other one here? You can hold on to this. I already know what this is gonna be. Can you guess what it's gonna be?
I have no idea. I'm not. I am not creative, sir.
Oh, you have to take the clip off.
Yes, I got you. It is Six Flags. Like literally
Yes.
6 Flags.
Look, what's this?
Is that Magic Mountain?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Six Flags Magic Mountain. I love
You like it?
That's awesome. That's from the love. That's love right there.
Oh.
That's effort. Most people go to Walmart and buy something. No.
You made it.
She took time out of her busy day. That's
Oh,
awesome.
thank you.
Thank you.
My hype man.
Good one. Oh, I was holding it the wrong way. Like
Yeah,
this.
exactly. You're Six Flags.
I feel like people are gonna come up to me like, hey sir, do you work here? I was like, no, I'm just representing Six Flags for no reason.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be.
Dude, this is embarrassing.
I know.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy who was Regina George for Halloween is too embarrassed.
Alright, so we made it to Shockwave. Where are you? You're in Magic Mountain.
Wait.
But the line doesn't seem that bad. So let's go for it. Let's go. After a ride on Shockwave, we're shocked because it was mediocre. It was still fun. It was like a little bumpy. It's an old school Schwarzkopf, so like we didn't expect too much, but a lot of people do like it. It's like, you know, like a classic coaster. We enjoyed it. We thought it was still really fun, but it wasn't our favorite.
Yeah, I think we love airtime, and this ride, it had a lot of like G-force, but not a lot of airtime.
But some people really like that double loop G-force, which is fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're headed to, I don't know yet. we wrote the two like top rides for the day because Mr. Freeze is down. So I guess we got the two most popular thing down, and we're gonna go eat and then just kind of free ball the rest of the day. All right, so it's after lunch. We're gonna try this Runaway Mountain ride. So I was telling them I kind of know briefly about this ride, but I don't think she does, and she's in for a treat. It's gonna be maybe a pleasant surprise, or maybe not a pleasant surprise. We'll see. Well, I can't tell you because it's a surprise. It's gonna be a scary ride. Are you up for it?
Not as scary as you.
All right, just got off Runaway Mine Train. How'd you like it?
It was great. It reminded me of Mummy from Universal and Space Mountain.
So
at
tell them
Disneyland.
like briefly about what the ride is.
So,
But don't spoil the fun.
So you're gonna go through these caves and you get into some mine trains, and be prepared for something to get you in the dark.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. It was surprisingly fun because I didn't see any point of view. I just kind of briefly knew about it, but she had no knowledge of the ride. She didn't even know it was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It considered a roller coaster. It was really fun. If you're here, if the line's not too bad, genuinely you should check it out. All right, so we got the Aquaman tidal wave coaster. I forgot what it was called exactly, but it's coming in next year. They're almost done with it. The only thing is they're trying to make like a turn wheel like loading station, so they can have two separate boat coaster that they can run on. Right now we're gonna head to Pandemonium right there and see what's next. No, it's closed. It's closed. Maybe we can just jump the fence and then operate the ride ourselves. Texas Starflyer is closed, Judge Roy is closed, Joker's closed, Titan's closed. What else is closed? And Mr. Freeze is closed. So we're just going back to the best ride that is open, which is Texas Giant. We rode it twice already, but we're gonna ride it one more time. I know the line is long probably, and we'll just call it a day after that. So peace. Wait, I was wrong. Joker's open. The app said it was closed, but we see it running. Maybe they're testing so they can.
Open?
Yeah, if they just open, the line's short. We're gonna do that first, and then Texas Giant. Wait, we got so lucky. They're like about to open it. I see it testing. There's people around just hanging out, just waiting for the gate to open so we can just rush in. All right, so I was right. So the ride just reopened, no line. You just timed it perfectly. So we just got off the SNS Zaxman. This is our first one. It was pretty fun. It was really smooth. I thought the spinning will be more jerkier, but it's actually really smooth, like a graceful like somersault motion. It is a clone, so it wouldn't be a must for me if I go to other parks that have it. I wouldn't like try to get on it every time. But if the line's under 30 minutes, like today it was, I would try to ride it. But yeah, once again, we got super lucky because it was down the whole day and we're just passing by it just to get to New Texas Giant. And we saw it testing, and so we went up to the gate and they're like, oh, we're still kind of working it out, but it should open soon. So we hung out around there for like 10 minutes. It opened like really fast. When we got in, there was no wait. We got on it maybe like after like 20-minute wait total. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it. So now we're gonna go to Texas Giant, and that'll be the last ride of the day. Hopefully it's not more than 2 hours. Hopefully it's like an hour. And then we're heading back home, so we have to go to the airport. But besides that, it was an amazing day. It was really fun, and I'm just having a great day. So New Texas Giant is actually a 3-hour wait, so we kind of called it, and we don't want to wait that long. We're pretty tired. She's pretty tired. There's something in the air, like it's kind of dusty. But yeah, we still had a fun day. We got about 5 rides in the 4 hours that we were here. Yeah, I think part of the reason why all the ride times are pretty long is because number 1 is the weekend, number 2 is Halloween, and number 3, a lot of the good rides like Titan and Mr. Freeze is down, so everyone's kind of gravitating like Texas Giant, Shockwave, Joker, and etc. But yeah, this is one of the parks that we definitely want to come back to once those rides open again. Also, there's a new ride coming up next year, and once that opens, that's another attraction that we want to ride. So yeah, overall the theming was, I'm gonna do an outro very soon, but we enjoyed the rides, we enjoyed the theming, we enjoyed the food and the atmosphere, and yeah, we're gonna head out, fly back home, and we'll see what comes after that. So that wraps up my trip to Six Flags Over Texas, and as you can see, I'm back home because I always forget to take an outro video. But overall, we had an amazing time at the park. The theming was great, the food was great, operation, everything was pretty smooth. The only downside was that a lot of the rides were down, and we're a little bummed out about that. But those that were open, they were really good and they were really decent. And if you don't know, Rocky Mountain Construction is like one of the best manufacturers right now. They have like amazing rides such as Twisted Colossus, Steel Vengeance, the new coaster coming out in Busch Gardens, Tampa called Iron Gwazi. But yeah, New Texas Giant was their first big project, and it really lived up to the hype. It's been built for almost 10 years, I think, and it still kind of holds up. My final thoughts about this park was that I love the little themed areas around the park. Yes, some of the pathways can be confusing. It's hard to find some of the right entrances, but overall it was really charming. I would definitely want to come back. Maybe they could use one more like big highlight attraction, but what they have right now is really good, and if you are ever in the area, I truly recommend that you visit. And if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. I have so much more in store, so many other plans and trips and different themed videos that I have coming up. So thank you for watching and stay tuned. Peace.